I made it. What a debacle we're having. I'm up. I'm running. All right. Closing all my other windows so you don't get echo. Hi everyone, good morning. I've been here for the last half an hour trying to log in. Just for some reason I couldn't connect the program to YouTube. It was having a wonderful time by itself without me and you guys, so sorry about that, guys. Thank you so much for hanging around. So I'm gonna say hi to everybody. We started way back there and I can't even see that chat now, but hi everybody. Thank you so much for coming in today. Hi Tamra, Linda, Helen, I saw May there, Laurie, anyone else? Oh, Loretta, hi. Dusty, hi. Who else has come in? If anyone's come in and they... Elaine, hi. Cheryl, hi. Anyone else? Hillary, hi. Randy, hello. Thank you for coming, guys. I'm just popping through the list to see if there's anyone who popped. Kim, hi Kim. Dawn, hi. Hello. All good. Very bad tech tips this morning. For some silly reason, I use Livecast, Wirecast, sorry, and it couldn't connect to YouTube. It kept saying error connecting, error connecting. So I have no idea. I ended up going in and changing the time of the event and it allowed me to find it. So it's really strange. Anyway, perhaps I did something there. Who knows? Who knows? Hi Beverly. Hi Becca. So yeah, I'm here. We're here. And thank you guys for hanging around and waiting for me to get that organized. Okay, catch my breath a bit now. Yeah, I was having a bit of a panic attack then, trying to get everything organized and get it open. So I need to do a couple of things. Set up my computer to start with so I can find everything for you guys, and also I've got to load in the flip through for today's giveaway as well, which I think most of you have already seen the book anyway. But I just wanted to get it all ready and loaded for you. So let me just do that. I have a whole system thing, you know, that OCD that I talk about. That's if it's not set up right, I can't start. So I'm just organizing everything now. Any questions while I'm just adding things to play for you guys later? Let's have a look. Alright. Perfect. So, we've got a dragon to do today. Are we excited? Now, I've put a colour list up on the event wall. I've added the link to that. And in the colour list, I've listed the markers that I'll be using, and I've listed also the Pablo pencils that we'll be using today. So I've got them all here and hopefully sharp and ready to go. But have a look at this palette. Isn't this going to be pretty? Hi Selena. Hi Jennifer. So yeah, we have a really pretty dragon to come. Hi Louise, hi Sandra, hi Mary. I'm doing well, aren't I? If I've missed you, yell out hello. Oh, you're traveling, Dawn? Yes, beautiful colours. Look at them, aren't they beautiful? Pretty excited. We have our air conditioner already blaring here today. It's already hot. We had a really hot night last night and it's really hot today. So my pencils probably are melting here. Okay. So I added a few things to the list. I've got Prismacolor white, a paint pen, gel pen, something like that. Caran full blender I may use, but I'm probably going to be using white to do most of the blending because I want it to be pastel coloured. Excuse me. And what I'll try to do is we'll do a little bit of marker and a little bit of pencil today, so that we get to do a bit of both each session. Who went to Blick? Who went to Blick? It wasn't me. Wish we had a Blick. Okay. I'm okay, thanks, Linda. I'm had a pretty stressful couple of days rushing around doing some things, and I have my dad here today. Got to take him later on. He had a little up yesterday, so he wasn't allowed to be alone for 12 hours, so taking him home later on today. But it's been a rush of a week this week. But I'm good. You have no pencils, Sandra? So if you've got no branded pencils, I have done a colour list with swatches, so you can check that out on the group event wall. And you can just match whatever medium that you want to use to those colours if you're wanting to use the same. I did, Elaine. I actually, I got mine today too, yesterday, sorry. And I also got the annual one as well, so I've got them here somewhere in here. I was playing around with them, having a look through them yesterday actually. So I got the annual one and I got the Halloween one, and I've got a couple more still on their way. Alright. It's okay, Sahara, I was late too, so we could be late together. So, should we start? I think we will start. What I want to do is I want to create sort of an opal looking effect on the dragon. So I want him to be pretty. He's still going to have some black and dark blue on him, so he'll have dark patches on him, but for his scales and things like that, I wanted to do like an opal effect with some blues and greens and a little bit of pink and purple in there as well, so that these look like they're kind of shining down the middle perhaps. Yeah, and then we'll fill out the rest of the dragon with similar type colours and just sort of fill it in as we go. So what I want to do is I want to build a little bit of colour into these scales first with the markers. So I'm going to use some B21 first, and I'm going to move my pencils gently. They are beautiful colours. I'm just going to flick in from the edges out towards the middle on each side. So I don't want to put any colour in the middle. I'm not too stressed about it being overly smooth either, because we're going to be putting colour pencil over the top of a lot of it. But putting the marker underneath helps to give you a base layer, and also if you miss any areas with pencil, you've got that underlayer there to sort of come through rather than white paper coming through. I think that with this opal kind of effect, it won't matter if you've got white coming through though, because it's just going to make it look like shiny spots in those areas. So, but let's just go lay down just a base layer. And the reason I like to use markers also is that it doesn't push down the tooth of the paper, so you have a lot of room to move with pencil still over the top. Now this sort of cuts off here, so I'm just going to pretend that it continues up there, and only put a tiny bit here because that's quite a large front area there. So this image is from Nathaniel Wake's Dragon Life colouring book. We're going to do a flip through of it later on today. I already did a dragon one from this a couple of weeks ago, actually it was probably last month, hey? So hi Katrina, thanks for joining us. Hi Kathy, thank you for joining. Hi Connie, thank you so much for joining. What was I saying? Just see all these people popping in there. Anyhow, we're just gonna lay down this colour. If you don't have Copics, don't worry about it. You can just leave this section out. You could use any marker though, so watercolour marker, anything that's going to lay down and allow you to put pencil over the top. Oh yeah, hi Sahara. Buffering, what is going on? It says it's a good stream. I don't know why it's buffering. There. Silly computers. Hey, computers, silly. I've put my... I've moved my actual screen across so I can see if it goes black this time. We had some issues with it going black. I'm going to go over the top of that with some B00. Wrong end. And I'm just going to go in towards the middle. As I said, I'm not too stressed about it blending because we're going to be going over it with pencil anyway. Just popping that in, kind of flicking it in towards the middle. We want to leave this middle section here if we can for our nice highlight ridge, I guess. It worked when you refreshed. Hi Robin. Hi Crystal. I did say it, May. I said hi earlier, I'm pretty sure, so, but hi anyway. Jennifer, did I say hi to you? Hi. Oh, Robin. I'm just hurting myself here. All good. So I'm coming over now with YG11 and I want to put some green in. I want to try and keep a couple of areas that don't have colour in them. Just like that. So I've just sort of spread it out and just come through the whole section in a few places and just left some white space in the middle there. Just being pretty rough here. So some areas I've closed in and other areas I've left with a gap. But we can still see that once we put the pencil over, we'll have a bit more of a lighter colour all the way down here. It's not easy. Oh dear. Oh. Okay, my phone alarm's going off here. I've just got the 00 again, and I'm just sort of softening off the edge of that colour a little bit, and then we're just going to leave it. No more marker for now. Okay. Nope, not marker paper. This is just Neenah Classic Crest Solar White. I don't want to use marker paper because we want to use pencils, and you can't use pencil on marker paper. It's too smooth. So I'm using Neenah Classic Crest. So for something like if you were using it on normal pencil paper, you would just be careful putting on the marker because it will sort of chew up your marker nib a little bit if you use it too often or too hard on that rougher paper. But you can still use markers pretty much on everything. So I'm going to start with Prussian blue, and I'm just going to create some shadow areas in these side parts here. So I want to keep these really light, but I want to have some depth underneath. So these scale pieces are kind of overlapping each other, and I want to be able to see that. So to do that, I'm going to put a shadow underneath each of these. So just using really light pressure. And I'm just going to come around really lightly. So just like that to start with. I'll move in a little bit. So you can see that it's really light pressure. If I was to put firmer pressure, the color is quite deep, so I'll just show you on my little scrappy board here. So that's heavy pressure, sort of medium, and then light. So we want to go really light pressure to start with, because we want to build up some layers. Oh, Robin, so your puppy's having doggies and it doesn't want to give you doggies. Hopefully if you've got the live chat on, it should be close to. I do know that usually I'm a little bit ahead of you guys and I have to wait sometimes, but hopefully if you've got it on live chat, you should be able to see everything going on. Oh wow, that's a long time, isn't it? I'm just going to bring this out a little bit and put a couple of little dark spots through here. I'm going to try to use circular motions if I can, because I don't really want to have streaky lines. I want it to look blended in together. So I'm just sort of using circular motions. Popping a little bit here and a little bit on this side as well. We just want to stick a few dark patches in there. Alright, I just managed to kick everybody out like 5 minutes before we started today, so getting busy in our household. I'm using cobalt blue, sorry. I'm going to come over the top of that, still using circular motions. Really light pressure. I'm going to add some little spots of this in the lighter areas, but only a few. I love these colours together. Just like that. Hi Raylene! And a little bit on this side. It is kind of hard because you can't sort of match it up because there's half of it missing, but just sort of use your imagination and put some colour in. I think we'll come down. Just around that bottom piece there as well. So I'm being really light, okay? Really, really light. Did everyone grab the image from the group? So all of the links are in the description. That didn't sound right. All of the links are in the description. And if you do pop over and join my group, just make sure that you answer the questions to get in. And in the events, we've got a couple of things going on. We've got the 3K subscriber event. And we've also got this Nathaniel Wake Extravaganza. And we'll be giving a book away every week till the end of this one. And there's a new book coming out, hopefully this week, so it's pretty exciting. We might be able to see that one next week. Okay, now I'm going to come in with a little bit of purple. I've got mauve. It's kind of a real pale coloured mauve. And I'm just kind of going to, I guess, put little random spots of this through as well. I want to show a tiny little fleck of pink through there. Now this doesn't have to be exactly the same shape as mine, as long as you've got some dark colour on either side to create a bit of shape and make this look like it's higher and shinier. You might want to use a different blend of colour. You might want more pink or purple, or you might want more of the really light greens. It's up to you. I think we need a little bit on this side too. Sorry to hear that, Loretta. I thought if I just show you guys this section and then I just keep working, because this section's sort of the same for the whole front area, so we can just sort of keep working on it. So I'm still using that mauve, and I'm just adding some into these lighter areas as well. So kind of like opals. So Mysteria, that's by Ali, what's her name? I'm not getting it, I've decided. I've got 2 of the other books and I just can't. I can't do it. I just brought Momo Girl's new book. So yeah, I've got Sky Blue. I'm going to kind of fill in a lot of this area that I've left up here now. Mysterio is by is she Russian? Russian artist? No. Sorry guys. By this girl. She's got a new book called Mysteria. Yeah, it is, but I don't know. I've just brought that one, which was hers as well. So I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it for now. Cost of it's too high. It's like it would cost me about $50 or $55 to get it here in Australia, and that was through the artist too. So I'm still using the sky blue at the moment. Trying not to do lines, but it's really hard. Just trying to keep it a little bit random. Yeah, it's by, that's right, Robin. Hi, Nick and Tina. Ah, Dawn. I actually brought some extra colours, like skin colours, that I know I'll use in singles just to have sitting there. I love them. The more that I've used them, the more that I'm liking them. Okay, so I've just softened off some of the darker area there for now, and just brought it out a little bit further towards that lighter section. Some areas I've gone right through, and some areas I've stopped. So I've got, let's have a look. Done cobalt blue. I've got some turquoise green. Yeah, May, I agree. Laura Rafferty's book looks good, and that was funny. Couldn't speak then. It does look beautiful, actually. I think I'd like to try that one. And I'm just going over the same areas, just sort of filling in some gaps now. Still leaving a little bit of white in the middle section there, just so that we can have our shininess there. I'm putting a little bit into the darker area as well. I think we need some pink in there, so I've got light purple, which comes out pink, and I'm just going to put a little bit more into some of these areas here. So just circular motions and laying that down. Use a little bit more light blue. Oh, this is light blue, sorry, not sky blue, light blue. There's a little bit of color difference here between the green and the blue marker, so I'm just kind of going along the edge of that as well, just to help blend that in a little bit. So I was using, this was light purple that I just used. It's kind of a pinky color. And now I've got some light blue. Oh, Raylene, the colour softs are supposed to be really nice. Are you, who's been banned? Who's been... Night Dawn. Pablos are beautiful. They're very, very soft. I love the pastel colours in them too. Which free ones, Robin? The earlier ones, yes. I've already done one of them actually. I hear colour softs are good. Are they're water soluble as well, aren't they? Oh, you got them? Woohoo! I've got light green. And I'm going over everything really lightly. Still leaving some tiny little gaps there for the white, but going over all of the area. Okay, I think we need to go back over all of those colours again. If I can find them. Prussian blue. Oh, that'll be my postman. Hang on a sec. That's it. Back again. Sorry. It was the postman. It wasn't for me though. It was for my. Well, it is. I ordered it, but it's for my son. He ordered some merch off a YouTuber, so. So I've got a Prussian blue. Still medium pressure, but we're going over the top of a couple of layers of pencil now, so it's going to come up a little bit darker. New pages. Oh yeah, I already got those ones. But I think she's posted another one, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I already got those ones a while ago. So I actually already have done a speed colouring. Or maybe I didn't. I've done a... I know, I've done something. Patreon video. Doing that Momo girl one with the girl with the crown on her head and the wings and the flowers. That my printer cut the whole image off because it's stupid and I didn't even realise. Gradually building up these colours. What happened with the Amazon warehouse? Is it in the US? The Amazon, one of the Amazon warehouses here in Australia is right around the corner from me. This is the cobalt blue now, just coming over, repeating the same steps as before. Just gradually building up the colour. Oh my gosh, it's so windy out there. We're going to get some thunderstorms today. Tamara. Grizzly bomb repellent blew up. Oh, okay. What's a grizzly bomb? Oh, people got hurt too. Oh, that's no good. Not funny then, hey? Yeah, it is really windy. Where are you, Raylene, again? You in Queensland, or? Just gradually building in the colour. I'm not being specific to where I put it either. You can create a pattern in there if you want, or anything you want to do. But you can see how I'm gradually building up the colour. I'm going to go to sky blue. These are Pablos. So they're the permanent Pablo Caran Dash pencils, Swiss made, beautiful pencils. They've got a really soft core. They're not quite as soft as Prismacolors, and they're not as hard as Polychromos, so they're kind of in the middle. And they're becoming one of my favourites. There's 120 in the colour set. I happened to pick them up before Amazon US and Amazon AU stopped sending here. And I got them a fairly good price, I felt, for what I could get them for here, and even with postage and everything it was still cheaper to get it from Amazon US. But I think a lot of us find that anyway. A robot punctured a can of bear repellent. Oh, yuck. Brisbane North, okay, yep. And it's probably blowing gales up there too, is it? I haven't looked at my map today. The only thing about this weather we get scared of is bushfires. Yeah, we've had a few people we know who were affected by all the Black Saturday fires, and yeah, not nice. So take care those out in the bush here in Australia, because it's the worst time of the year, especially when it's windy like this. We've got lightning and yeah, not good. I'm using sky blue. Did I say that before? I think I did. So I'm just gradually building up the colours, going over those areas that I went over before. And then I've got a little bit of mauve. Just up, I have a little bit in the back here as well. Some over that side. Tiny little bit in the middle there. So we're starting to flatten off the tooth now. You have a dragon. So, Sahara, what pencils are you talking about? I missed that out further. And Randy, what are you guys talking about? 32 outside here. Yeah, well, actually, Sahara, I think it's warmer there compared to here in Cranbourne. I think we're usually a couple of degrees cooler here. I'm going to add in some more of that pink, which was actually called light purple. So now the tooth is fairly flat here in these areas. So I'm just running the pencil over it, and it's just gripping into the areas that aren't completely flat yet. So we're transferring that colour still into it, even though it's burnished off a little bit now. So I've got some... Nope, we don't want that one. Give me a sec. Gotta find the right one. Turquoise green. So I'm going in and filling out more of the tooth here in the back. And it's just going in the gaps, so it's not going in like in lines, it's just filling in those back shaded areas that had tooth still coming through. I'm not putting firm pressure on either, I'm being fairly light here. The great thing about Pablos is they do just build really nicely over the top of each other. And in some instances you can put on the Caran full blender or white, and you can still sometimes go over the top of it again, so they're really nicely pigmented. And I'll put a little bit more of this on this side to just match it up with the other side there. If yours is not smooth, don't stress, please. Use your white pencil and just soften it off at the end. And it'll help to smudge in all of that colour and make it nice and smooth. Alright. That is awful. I have the full set, Helen, the 120 set. It's really lovely, actually. The box is just a tin, but all mine are in my case now. But there's actually a tin metal tray that you pull out. So each layer's got a metal tray. Obviously the bottom one doesn't, but yeah. The tray's really pretty, but I put them in a folder because they're easier for me to get to. I haven't got enough room on my desk to open all of the little drawers of pencils and have them sitting out, so I'm going to come in now with the light blue. Was I just using that? I think I might have been just using that. And then again with the light green. Just lightly going in. And as I said, I've left some white spaces in there as well, just to show some nice light reflections. I think we've built up enough pigment on there. I'm going to use the... What do you guys think? Prismacolor, or maybe I'll use both. I'll show you both. So this is the Pablo white. And I'm just going to go and push the tooth of the paper down. So it's nice and soft like the rest of it, and it will flatten that out, but it's not going to lighten the colour too much. But I think we're going to use a little bit of the bluish pale, which is like a really pale powder blue. And I'm going to bring that over everything we've done. Flattening out the tooth now, using fairly firm pressure to make sure that's all blended in nicely. I think I've got a dodgy batch of paper. I ran out of the original lot that I brought, and I opened up a new pack, and I think it's slightly different, which is kind of frustrating. Okay, I'm going to need some white now. I think I might use the Caran Luminance. It's tiny. Well, it's getting tiny anyway. And I'm just going to start from the middle, the light part first, just smudging that all the way down. See that there? And then I'm just going to go out and just smudge everything else in. I want it to look kind of shiny, like opal in the middle section, and then a little bit darker on those edges. Just a little bit there. Yeah, they're wax based. I didn't pay $500 for Pablo's. I only paid about $350. Yeah, I think it was about 350, maybe 3. The Inktense, that's awesome. Yeah, I think I paid about 3, maybe 300 to 350 because of postage as well. So you can go back in. Luminance are the softest. Like, I use the Luminance white all the time. I've used the Luminance skin colours a little bit too in a few of my tutorials. I'm just going back in with the Prussian blue and just deepening up that shadow area because I've lightened it off now. Even though we've burnished off the paper, the wax is still fairly highly pigmented, so it's still going to come out and colour that white area a little bit darker for you. And it looks really quite smooth now. I've got the cobalt blue here again. Just the very corner. Just do that side there too. Just got the sky blue, just blending off that edge a little bit. Okay, so that's what we're going to do over the whole faceplate of the dragon. Whole neck of the dragon. And I want to put some white in there, so I'll be putting, I've got the Posca pen, white Posca. I'm just going to put like a line and a spot on the very edge there, and I want to put a couple of little highlight markers through the front section there. So this is a white paint pen, and we're trying to create some nice highlight here, and because it's hot, I don't think, oh yeah, that just happened. My Posca paint pen just went all over me. I think it's warm and it's just decided to bleed everywhere. Yeah, that sounds about right, Kim. I think they were about that price, but with the conversion and everything, it was about $3.50 in the end for me here. So the Holbens, if I end up getting Holbens, they'd probably be my most expensive set because they're quite expensive. I think it's about 400 here. 400 Australian. Now, let me try that another paint pen because that went everywhere. Hi, Sammy. Thanks for dropping in. 400 for what? For Pablo's Sahara? Okay, I got another pen because that one went everywhere. There we go. I think he just heated up and just didn't like me. No, this one's not working either. You paid 300 Australian dollars, the cheapest I've been able to find for Pablo's. I think I've got a bit more colour coming through. No, it's still too watery. I don't know. I have to shake it for a bit longer. 200 for Pablo's. That's really cheap. Like, really cheap. I brought my Carbothello chalk pastel pencils, these ones. Stabilo ones. I love them. I brought them... Everyone's saying how expensive they are, but when I brought them, I paid $60 for them. For the whole set. Sammy's just typing fanatic there, getting all hellos in. See, if I could get the Pablo, the Holbens from America, I wouldn't have to pay so much, but because we can't. Okay, I've just shaken it a little bit more to try and get some brighter colour out of it. It's working a little bit better now. So we want to try and make some little shiny patches. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to go around these sections here, or the overlapping parts. I've got B99 and I'm just going to go around the very edge of that. My B99 is actually running out, and it's one that I don't have a refill for. Just before I do that, I'm just going to use my eraser around that area because I've got a little bit of wax in there, and the marker won't go over the wax. Just using my mono eraser. You could do this first if you wanted to, but I have trouble with my black. It likes to smudge, so I would prefer to do it last. So I'm using the B99 marker, and I'm going around the very edge in that colour, and then I'm going to go on the rest of there with black. Yeah, Kim, they were really cheap. I got them quite a while ago now, but everyone was saying how expensive they were. I was like, oh no, mine were only $60. But I think the price of them has gone up. I'm going around those little spots. I want to make them, I don't know, blue or the green, the light green maybe. And this is just going to make it all stand out even more. Might be hard to see in this light, but just got the blue again. I'll just soften off the black edge a bit. Oh, I missed a bit. I reckon you could use a Sharpie or something like that in these sections too. You wouldn't have to use Copic necessarily. So I'm going to repeat and do the same on this one. I'll put blue closer to the light colours and then black on this bottom edge. Thank you. Thanks, Sammy. Yeah, we've got a big event going on in my group. Got some freebies going around from awesome artists. We've got some more freebies coming up. At the moment we've got Christine, Caran and Nathaniel Wake, and in a couple of days I will be doing one from Yana. Actually, Fabrica Fantasy first. We're going to do a live video on Monday again, guys, or Sunday for those in the US. And I've got a Fabrica Fantasy thing to give away, so that will be fun. Okay, now what are we talking about? Chameleons. Yeah? I've got that Posca pen again. Look at it. It's gone all over me. I'm just going to put a few spots of this in here. It's probably my fault. I've smudged over that a little bit by the look of it. It's gone all over me. everywhere. Let's try the turquoise green and just put a little bit of that in these. Dots here. I'm just going to repeat it. Start up here this time. I'm using the Prussian blue. What's the time? I think it's time for us to do a giveaway. What do you guys reckon? You guys have all seen this flip through before. We did the Dragon Life image a little while ago, and we did the flip through then, but I'm going to show you again because that's the book I'm going to be doing today. So if you are in the US, you can choose to have the physical book, but anyone outside the US, it is the PDF. So just to let you guys know that now. And Linda is my awesome admin who has all the rules for the giveaway. Or how to enter, I should say, yeah. Make sure, while Linda's preparing all that, make sure that you are on live chat, guys. There's a couple of different chat options at the top of the chat box. One is live chat and one is top chat. You want to make sure that you are on top chat, guys, so that you can see the real-time conversation going on. And yeah, it's pretty exciting. Yeah, you can do them now, Linda, that's fine. Alright, we'll do the flip through first, yeah? Alright, I'll pop it on, guys. There is music. It goes for about 5 minutes. If you don't like the music, then turn off your music because there is going to be music. I'm just going to keep working on this while you guys are watching. So enjoy it, and yeah, we'll do the rules afterwards. Yeah, it has to be on live chat, not top chat. Live chat. Sorry. Live chat. Please, peoples, live chat. Alright, here you go. I'm back. What'd you think? I think you've already seen the flip through before, but I just wanted to do it again for you so you could see what you're going in to win when you enter. So we're doing the giveaway in the live chat, and I'm sorry before I did say something the wrong way around. You need to make sure you're in live chat. So I think Linda, I'm happy for you to do the rules. If you guys just want to read the chat box. Hey Christine. Oh, that's no good, May. I'm going to send some healing prayers out for you guys. So Linda's going to pop up some rules in the chat box there, so make sure you are on live chat so you can see them come up. Please don't type any numbers yet, just wait until I run through everything. We're going to try to do this one alright. So try not to chat too much now. Let Linda pop up those rules for us so that we can win or draw to a lotto. What is it? Is it a lotto? Do you guys know what this is even called? But Linda's popping up the rules now. So the first one was choose a number between 1 and 100, only one number. No numbers until I actually physically type the words go in the chat box. Any numbers that are called before I say go aren't counted. No numbers after I actually physically type the word stop. And if you could, please refrain from chatting during the time where I say stop and when people are actually drawing numbers as well. You know what, let's just not chat in the box until I actually physically draw the number. How's that sound? Herding cats, that's right. Someone has the same number. The first person who has typed that number wins the number. No talking during, that's right. No talking during that number choosing time. I give you approximately 2 minutes to pop down a number. Please don't tell people if they've picked the same number as you. There's no chatting during that time. So the person who wins is the person who has the number closest to the winning number without going over it. For example, if I was to call number 51 and you had number 52, then you wouldn't win. It'd be the person who was closest to it without going over that number. So he's looking pretty cool, isn't he? So you're going to imagine the black all over, and then, yeah, it'll grow together. Okay, so I just need a ready from everyone, if that would be okay. To make sure you are in live chat, you should see the words ready coming up on the screen. If you can't see that, then you're not in live chat. Looking good, guys. Looking good. I don't even know how many people we've got in here today. I haven't got it up, but let me just get my thing out here. Alrighty. So everyone should be going. Just numbers in the chat box, please. I'll be doing more of the black later, to whoever said that before. I've got cobalt blue here. So if you're just come in, please no chat in the box. One number between 1 and 100, guys. I'll be drawing the winner from random.org. I figured this part of the scales at the top here would be darker because, you know, his head's sort of leaning that way, so we still want to try and get a little bit of a highlight there in the middle though if we can. We must have a few in chat today. We do. We've got 50 watching. Wow, there you go. Oh. So guys, that was my timer, and I'm probably, what, about 30 seconds behind you all? Okay, no worries. No problems. I got it. That's fine. It's funny, we seem to have people who just arrive in time to join the giveaway, which is cool. Oh, sorry, Laurie, we just finished it. So those that answered 46 were talking about who was watching, so no problems. Alright, so no more talking. I'm just going to go to random.org now because I didn't do it earlier. Okay, and I've got 1 to 100 in there. Gosh, the lights are really bad today. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Are we ready? Oh, that's really weird because I said that number before, didn't I? Number 52. Alright guys, I had a 48 from Kim, and is that the closest? Nope, 49 from Laurie. Anything more than that? 49, yeah. Laurie Duffy. Well done. Woohoo. So I'll be in touch with you. I've probably have I got you on Facebook? I'm pretty sure I have. I'll send you a message through there. Yeah, I've got you there. Awesome. So I'll be in touch and we'll have a chat about whether you where you are and what you would prefer. So congratulations. I'll try to do hopefully if the new book, Nathaniel's new book, comes out in time, I'll try to do a flip through of that next week, and we'll try and give the new book away. That sounds pretty exciting. We haven't got a lot of time left here, about 20 minutes, so I'll try and get a little bit more of these front areas done, but we've still got 4 weeks, so we've got plenty of time to get this one finished, which is cool. As I said, I've made these top sections a little bit darker. I'm just thinking that he's sort of leaning over. There's going to be a fair bit of shadow up here in this top section, so I've just done that. I'm using the cobalt blue at the moment. Sugar skulls, yes, Loretta. I may already have seen it. Sugar skulls it is. So there's some really cool characters in it, and it is a mandala style book too, so if you're into that kind of thing, something to look forward to. And yeah, this Monday I think I'll do a Fabrica Fantasy image, and we'll have a freebie, so keep a lookout in the group for that. And we'll do another little flip through of a little package they've got out at the moment, so you can look forward to that, and we'll do a giveaway of one of those as well. So loads going on at the moment, so make sure you keep your notifications on in the events, so that you get messages when the new images go up and things like that too. And that's for the 3K subscriber event too, the Fabrica Fantasy one. She won a copy of the Dragon Life colouring book, which this image came from. Bye, Elaine. Who else is leaving? Bye, Dusty. No worries. Yeah, it's a beautiful book, this one. There's quite a few beautiful images in it. So yeah. I started the Christine Caran Snow Queen one too, and I don't know, I might have to start it again. I'm not sure yet. I'll finish it. I haven't actually recorded it, so it's just kind of playing around. I have not had a lot of time, actually. You guys get like that at Christmas? It's just, things just happen. Christmas parties and... Bye, Selena. You can enter, Christine. You don't have to feel like that. Oh, you did, Loretta? Yeah, it's a pretty picture. I can show you. I've had these colours out to do the dragon, and I kind of thought, oh, I could use these colours in my Snow Queen. So I started playing around, but I ended up going a bit darker than I thought I would. So that's okay. It happens. I can show you if you'd like to see it. If anyone wants me to show, I can show it. I can show you my piece that might not ever make it to public eye. Christine, you can definitely enter. No, I think it's great, Loretta. I was saying that to Linda not long ago, actually. I said instead of printing it on a A4 size, if it's too overwhelming, to print it on a smaller image. Like, you might be able to use it later on to... I've only just started it, okay? I've just done the hair and I'm not sure, okay? But I'll show you. You ready? And this is the start of my Snow Queen. Bye, Randy. Thanks for dropping in. What do you think? I don't know. I'm umming and ahhing about this one. But yeah, the colours come from this, what we're doing today. So you like it? Okay. We'll see how I go. I'll fill out a little bit more. I think once I get the skin and things done, it'll come together. But I was really just playing with the hair, yeah. Pretty hair. Turquoise green I've got now. Yeah, inspiration for colours actually came from another YouTuber. I can't remember his name. Linda, you know, he's the one that does all the PanPastel stuff. He recently did a little iguana scales or something that were very similar in colours to this. That's where my inspiration came from for colours. Starting to look cool, isn't he? We all are critical of ourselves and our work. It's just what we do. But yeah, I'm critical of I measure myself up against previous images I've done, so I'll look at it and go, no, it's not good enough. I've done better. But it always, you know, we always have moments like that where we have ones we're not sure about, and that's okay. As I said, I'll finish it and I'll see how it looks at the end. Yeah, that's him. He's a YouTuber he's an artist. He does a lot of animal portraits, I guess they are, aren't they? And he uses pan pastels and pastel sticks and pastel pencils a lot. He's got some absolutely brilliant videos. And he did, yeah, as I said, I think it was iguana scales or something like that. And these colours were absolutely beautiful. And, you know, that's just a bit of a hint there too when picking colours. I've had people ask me about colours this week. And nature is the best place to look for colour blends. Butterflies, lizards, snakes, plants, aquatic animals, things like that. They've got beautiful bright colours in them. That's a good place to start when picking colours. He's got some awesome videos. Yeah, I'll grab a link. Actually, I've probably got it right here, so give me 2 secs. Oh, perfect. Did it come up? There it is. He's got some amazing art, this guy. Night, Sammy. Thanks for dropping in. You're right, May. Sometimes it's just, I just like the colours and thought I'll give it a go, and it'll probably end up being awesome. And they're the ones that I don't usually record either. I did think that I started recording this one, and yeah, it turns out I wasn't. It didn't happen. So with the front part here, just remember that we've got darker on the sides and light into the middle, just so we can create that nice shiny sort of effect down the scales there. And I'm hoping that these black sections will help to bring it out a little bit more as well. And we'll be bringing all of those colours through here, through the whole area, so we'll have these kind of colours sort of coming through everything here as well. So he's kind of a opal dragon, not a jade dragon. Thank you, Helen. Bye, Raylene. Yeah, my son, I was talking to my son, I said, what colour should I do my dragon? He said pink. And I was like, maybe not. I said, I think he's a little bit ferocious looking for a pink dragon. But I think you could do the same kind of thing with purples and pinks. Speaking of purples and pinks, I've got mauve. And I'm just coming in and putting a little bit of this throughout each section. I zoomed back out. Do you want me to zoom back in again? Tried to stay zoomed in for that one section there so you could see it close up and see what I was doing, and you'll be able to go back on the video if you want to catch up. Okay, so I think I'm getting there. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I'm so glad that you're enjoying the colour alongs. I've got a few more artists lined up for the next couple of months, so we'll have a few more. Oh, we might be able to do one for Christine's new book. Hey, that'll be cool. Christine Caran's got a new fairy book out at the moment, or coming out soon. So yeah, that'll be cool. Maybe we can do another fairy. We've also got something coming from Yana Prosperina and Alina Lazareva. Is that how you say it? Lazareva? We'll be doing an image from her as well over the next 2 months. Look at this white paint pen all over me. This is light purple. No, yes, light purple. I was using mauve before. This is the light purple. It's more pink. Yeah, I think you could pretty much do anything with coloured pencil. You just need to figure out how to put it together. What colours would go and how to make the same effect. It also helps us, these are some of my favourite colours too. So guys, I'm going to just finish up here in a minute. If you have any questions, make sure that you pop them in the comments or send me a message. If you're going back over it later on and you miss something, just let me know. I'll try to get to you as soon as I can. Make sure that you like this video too. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to join the group and get the free image in this month of December 2018. I have to say that now because we're coming so close to 2019. Then pop over and check out the Facebook group. The link's in the description below. If you would like a copy of this book, I'm pretty sure I popped Nathaniel Wake's links in there as well. I'm not sure, but the links are all in the event description too. I did as much as I could write in that section because you've got a bit of a limit, so. Also guys, I did the monthly mix too. Thanks, Tamara. Tamara. Why doesn't it have a heart button? You're right. Why doesn't it? Heart buttons are good. There's a heart on the comments. I really do think I got a dodgy piece of paper. Look at this. Definitely a dodgy batch. There's like a spot on there. If you can see that. So frustrating. Quality control, people. Quality control. Everything the same. That's what we want. Don't change things. Ah, thanks. It was cool, the monthly mix. I quite enjoyed doing it. I did that through a website called Kazola, yeah, something like that. And yeah, it was just so much easier for me to do. It still took a day or two to put it all together, but the program was a lot easier to navigate and use, and I could put a couple of images on one page because we're getting so many entries, which is awesome now. The videos have been getting longer and longer, so it's been really great to be able to put them together. It means that when we get more people joining in, the videos aren't going to get hugely long. I mean, obviously they're going to get bigger, but I think we were already up to like 12 minutes the way I was doing it before, 13 minutes, so this is a little bit shorter, and I think it's a little bit prettier. I'm using light blue now too, by the way. I'm starting to fill in some of these areas here at the back. And I think I missed the sky blue, so I think I'm going to have to come back in and put a bit of sky blue in. But yeah, I won't do any more now. I won't post it. I can post actually this in the event, so if you want to check it out, I'll pop it up there, but it's obviously we haven't burnished this off or anything yet, so it's going to look quite rough at this stage. Oh, that's cheap. Were they called Amazon pencils? This is the sky blue again. So guys, I look forward to seeing you on Monday my time, or if you're in the US, it's Sunday afternoon, I think, or whatever it is. Sunday night, I don't know, around there. I'm almost ready to put the white on, so I might do that in the next video. So we'll leave him ugly duckling for now, and we'll finish him off next video. Yeah, starting to look really cool, huh? I know. I made him look beautiful, didn't I? He's still ferocious though. I don't know, I get the feeling that maybe he could be like made of crystal or something like that. You know? So he could be quite strong and fierce still. No worries, Jennifer. So come back next week. So next Friday, same time, same station, same channel. And we'll finish it off. So we're going to keep working through it until we finish the whole dragon. So over the next 4 weeks, we'll be doing that. So this was week 1. And if you haven't jumped over to the group, pop over there and make sure you grab the free image with the little thing underneath. Ice dragon? Yeah, maybe. Ice dragon sounds good too. Oh, good, Helen. Yeah, well, if this is the Snow Queen and she's like this, maybe that could be her dragon. What do you reckon? It's beautiful. I look forward to finishing this one off. And yeah, I've sort of planned what I want to do, but I'm hoping the rest of it will come together really well too. But you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. As I said, if you have any questions, just, you know, shout out. I'll also be contacting Laurie Duffy via Facebook, so make sure you check your messages, and I can have a chat with you about your book. And yeah, next week we'll try and do a Sugar Skull flip through and give away one of the new books, which will be pretty exciting too. Thanks again, guys. I will see you on Monday. We'll be doing, as I said, I think we're going to do Fabrica Fantasy. So you'll see something pop up in the 3K event in the next couple of days. No worries, guys. Thank you again for watching. Thanks for also taking the time to hang out this morning while I was trying to connect. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. What a pain. But yeah, love you all, and thanks again. Thanks, mods, for helping out as well, and thank you so much, Linda, for doing the rules and everything. It's a big help for me. Thank you. And I just want to send a big loving hug to Lo. She's been unwell, and I just want to let her know that we're all thinking of her, and we're sending her healing hugs as well. So thank you, guys. Bye.